I want to share with you basic design and how I chose to make the Makiwara for my dojo. We have a lot of students here at our school, so I chose to have two sections of 4 posts. It's a pretty simple design. You can use 2x4s or 4x4s, it's up to you. And I created a shelf here, and then from here I made custom plates and jigsaw them out, and then used fence post. So basic pine fence post works great. Now you're going to find that the way that the fence posts are made, when they get milled down, that you have chops or like pretty rough cuts along the post. You want to make sure that your rough cuts are pointing up. This way when you wrap the post, you wrap the mat around your post, it's going to have some good stiction to it. If the rough edges are facing down, then they're going to be a little more prone to sliding. What I discovered was that you really need to support your omote tatami with some O-rings. So we made these O-rings here, nailed them in on the sides just with a nail gun, and that's pretty much it. So I have one down here and I have one here. Maybe later on, if anybody wants, I'll do drawings of the actual model here. That way you've got some reference to go off of. Just if anybody wants to chime in and say, hey, yeah, Adam, could you do a drawing and give me your measurements, I'd be happy to do so. In this video, I'm not going to provide that information because I just don't know it off the top of my head. But the whole system comes off the wall. I basically have a wing bolt here, a wing nut here, a bolt going through, one bolt down here, and then this is just screwed in the top here, and that's pretty much it. We have 5 wraps of omote tatami. You can go more, you can go less, but I've found that 5 gives the best amount of compression for the training that I want to have. We don't hit hard, we hit correct, we hit accurate, and we focus on body alignment with the Makiwara, as well as leaping and stuff like that. But as far as like heavy bag work or anything like that, that's not what these are for. They're not, we're going to get, as I'm sure you know, we're going to get into this later on. But it's really up to you how many you want to make, how much compression you want to have, how soft you want it, how firm you want it. I also use just regular cord here. Now, the cord, I take it out and I do about 10 full extensions. 10 should work good. And then I tie one overhand at the end, I feed it through, and then I wrap it. And that's it. 1, 2, 3. 3 wraps holds nice because I hit high, I'm able to hit low and do my kicking and stuff like that. This holds up very, very well, exceptionally well. We've had this up now for about 2 months here at our dojo. They're used every day by adult students as well as our kids, and they're just a phenomenal item to have here in the dojo. So basically, just to recap, we have a small shelf here. You can make them with 4x4s, 2x4s, go 4x8 if you want, it's up to you. But you have 2 shelves, and then from here on the top of each shelf, I created a U-plate on the top here, and then inside that plate, I have a pine fence post. Wrap 5 omote tatami around the fence post. I'll provide the links for where to get the omote tatami below this video. And then 2 O-rings, just to keep them in place. You'll find that on this one, you can see here, the tatami has slid up a little bit. One of my students, I know he works on this one a lot, he does a lot of upward striking, so this thing has moved. So we're going to have to obviously make some adjustments here. As far as longevity of the tatami is concerned, as I just said, we've had these going now for 2 months. We don't have a single break in here. This break right here happened with a weapon. Actually, someone hit it with a bokuto, or a wooden sword, and split that. But, I mean, you're talking every day, hours and hours a day, these things have been hit. So, for your own personal training, if you just make one of these, maybe put it in your own gym, or your basement, or your garage, maybe even outside, you can expect to have this up for quite a long time. So, for our style of taijutsu, this is a really phenomenal addition to your own personal training.